Yo, what's up, Freeze Army, and welcome to More Than What You Bargained For and the Personal Touch Challenge set in Paris on a professional difficulty. My name is Mr. Freeze2244. We're going to bring along our fibre wire for this one, of course, coins, your default pistol, and we're going to have the mixtape 47 or audio distraction device stored in the pantry area. We're also going to start as a waiter. So when we start off there, we're just going to bump into that chef and throw a coin once we're behind these crates. We need the rat poison that he drops after we subdue him. So once he comes over to this area and gets close to the wall, we're just going to subdue him now, hide his body in the crate, and pick up the rat poison that he drops on the floor. Once we've done that, we're going to make sure you look at the cocktail recipe that's just on that little sideboard table. Once you've done that, we're just going to go and take out the cameras just as a precaution, because we are going to need to go outside go outside to go and get Helmut Kruger. So you're going to make sure you take out the cameras and also pick up your mixtape 47 there. And again, if you haven't got the mixtape 47, make sure you bring your audio distraction device. It's literally the same thing, just plays different sounds coming out of it, that's all. So once we've taken out the cameras there and we've grabbed the mixtape, we're going to head upstairs now and mix that drink up at the bar. You need to watch out for the enforcer that's at the bar. It's going to be a female waiter that's going to be there. So you need to make sure she doesn't spot you. You can do that by making sure that she's facing the other way. So if she's in this position for you, it's very easy to actually tend the bar and then mix the drink, and then you can poison it with the rat poison that you just picked up. Once you've done that, we're going to head outside and take out Helmut Kruger to go and grab his disguise to set up the more than what you bargained for challenge. It's a lot more difficult now to grab Helmut Kruger's disguise because of all the added bodyguards that are around the area. He's just swarmed with guards around him whenever he tries to make that phone call. So I found a way, and doing it this way will guarantee you getting that disguise every single time. We don't even have to knock anyone out, so it's quite simple and it's quite easy. So we're just going to run past them to trigger the conversation between the two, and in a few moments he's going to be walking away. And that's when we're going to create a distraction to grab his disguise. I did try throwing coins, but it didn't work. I've tried knocking people out, it didn't work. I've tried placing guns everywhere to try and get them to take it out of the area, but because there's a crate in the shed, they're literally gone for no amount of time. So what we're actually going to do is get Helmut Kruger down here. And to do that, we're going to use the audio distraction device. So we're just going to wait for Helmut Kruger to turn around like he is there. We're going to wait for him to come all the way to the end and get as close to us as possible. And then we're going to drop the mixtape. We're going to activate it and then pick it back up straight away. Because if we leave it there, he will see it and he will turn around and instantly go after a guard to go and pick it up because he classes it as a weapon. So what we need to do is just run over to this location, drop it on the floor, look, use your instinct, and wait for him to become closer to you than the guard is. And as soon as he stops, we can activate it, and then we can pick it up, and then just wait behind the staircase. When he comes down the staircase, we can subdue him once he goes right over to the other end of the wall. I wouldn't subdue him anywhere else. I'll just wait and be patient for this, and you should be completely fine. So as I said, because we're taking the cameras out, we don't have to worry about the cameras. There's no guards down here, so that's even better. And he's in a perfect spot to just keep his body hidden. So again, we're just going to wait for him to go all the way to where that noise came from. It's quite amazing how he knows exactly what point the noise came from. It's quite extraordinary. But once we've subdued him there, we can take his disguise and grab his phone. We can call Dalia immediately. And then what we need to do is go and get our makeup done, and then hit the catwalk, and then that's when we're going to go ahead and take out Novikov straight after that. So to get there as fast as you can, you need to watch out for Helmut Kruger's photographer. She is an enforcer to this disguise. She can see through it. So you can either do two things. You can either patiently wait for her to go before you, or you can risk it for the biscuit and then go straight through the door yourself and risk getting a little bit suspicious that she could potentially see you, so it might be best to just wait. So once we come into this area over here, no matter what you've done, we're going to put a coin into this diorama, and it's going to get Seger to turn around. Seger is an enforcer, so he can cause some problems. So that's why we activated the diorama. So he's going to go away and remove him out of the situation, remove the problem that we have. Because we need to hit the catwalk, and because he's there, you know, he's kind of in the way. So we're going to sit down to get our makeup, and as soon as the cutscene for him to get his makeup is done, we can skip it by pushing the circle button if you're on Xbox, if you're on PS4 that is, and it's B if you're on Xbox. You can just skip that. So once you've done that, we're going to hit the catwalk, and we're going to go ahead and poison Novikov. Well, actually, we've already poisoned him. We need to take him out with a fireball. That's what we need to do. Please get it together. So once we've hit the catwalk here, Novikov should be on his way to the bathroom right now. One thing he needs to be aware of, that his bodyguard is an enforcer as well, so we need to distract him with the coin, get him away. But it does cause no problems really. All we've got to do is just throw a couple of coins, and that will be it really. So as you see, you use his instinct. You can see Novikov is in the bathroom being sick right now. So it gives us the perfect opportunity to go and kill him with a fireball wire. So again, once we get over here, we're going to pull out a coin and throw a coin in front of the guard so he can move out of the way. So I'm just going to throw a coin there, just to get him to move away from the bathroom, because he's an enforcer too. Helmut Kruger's disguise, believe it or not. I don't really know why though. But regardless, we're just going to get him to go in there, and then we're going to fireball wire him and hide his body in the closet. And then you will have to throw a second distraction at the time. So what I actually did, I thought, okay, maybe now he's dead, his bodyguard will move away and go away, but I realised that he wasn't going to go away, so I had to just throw another coin just in that direction over there, just to get him to turn around. So we need to go over to the left. I didn't run past him because, you know, like I said, he's an enforcer, so once you get a fair distance, that's when you can start running. And then from this point, we can run all the way up to the auction and speak to Dalia. There is no frisk points either, because you're in this Helmut Kruger's disguise, you're pretty much free to roam the whole mansion, really.
Good evening, sir. Please come in. I hope you...
So at this point in the auction, I'm using my instinct and I'm thinking, okay, Dalia's in there, she's talking to her assistant, and I'm just going to wait. I'm just going to wait for her to come out, and then we'll greet her, then we'll go in there and take out the guard and all that kind of stuff. But then I realised she's not actually speaking to her assistant. She's actually just waiting for Helmut Kruger. Somehow she knows now. I don't know whether all of this has changed since I last played. It's been a long time since I've done this opportunity with Helmut Kruger. So there must be a recent change how all this happened. Usually you'd have to talk to Dalia first and then meet her in the room. But you know, now she's just waiting for you just there. So but when we walk in and just sit down, she'll just evict the assistant and the bodyguard that's in the room. So you don't need to wait there, you can just go straight in. I was just being a little bit more precautious, that's all. So once you sit down as Helmut Kruger and finish this conversation, Dalia's going to get up, and then that's when we're going to take her out with the fireball wire, hide her body in the closet, and then we can exit the mission, and that will complete the more than what you bargained for challenge and the personal touch challenge.
I wanted you in the show, so Jessica would notice you. Now, I want you to go to New York, seek out Jessica, and...
Both targets are down. Great work. Now head towards an exit.
So once you've now done that, we're going to go ahead and slide down the pipe that's just over at the back. So if you go out on the balcony, there's going to be a pipe to your left. We're just going to slide all the way down there and take the helicopter exit. There's no enforcers now to worry about, so we can just head straight down there. It's the easiest and fastest exit to escape from, I think, anyway. But as Helmut Kruger, you're completely free to take the helicopter exit, no problem. This will also get your Silent Assassin rating as well if you haven't done that already, but I'm sure you have by now. We've only got a couple more videos left for Paris, and then we can move on to Sapienza and Bangkok after that. But once you've completed that, you'll get all the challenges popping up at the end there after the cutscene. And that will be the more than what you bargained for challenge and the personal touch challenge. So that's going to do it for this video, so thank you very much for watching. Feel free to drop a like and subscribe here if you are new to the channel. And for the full playlist of videos, check out the description. The full playlist is there of all the Paris professional mode difficulties, challenges and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'll see you next video, guys. Cheers.
Thank you.